out here. Um, was walking over toward the police station and saw apparently their lone police officer here with a somebody who had called for service. So we're going to hang out here for a minute, maybe get an interview. Hey, Tony Perez. Hi, Genti. Yeah, we're about 20 minutes west of the last location we were at in South Zanesville in the sleepy little hamlet of Buckeye Lake, Ohio. If I recall my Ohio history lessons, the largest man-made lake in Ohio, and it's pretty big. So if you look at it on the map, it's a pretty decent size lake. But unfortunately, I think at the deepest place, it's only like 12 feet. They boast that most tall men could walk all the way across the lake in certain areas because it's so shallow. I think its average is like 7 feet. So there's areas where you can walk literally a long ways and go from shore to shore and walk all the way. So it's kind of interesting. Long time ago, they used to have an amusement park. We may make it down that far to the curve, but they had roller coasters and let's see, what's the famous place? I think it was over in New York, New Jersey area where they had the fair and everything on the boardwalk and everything. They had kind of like a mini version of that here. They had a roller coaster that went out over the water. The piers for the tracking and everything was out in the water and stuff. It was pretty neat, but that was many moons ago. So we're gonna come here and see if they respect our right to film in public. He keeps glancing over here. Like he keeps shooting a sideways look over this direction. There it goes again. So I'll keep it quiet now so I don't interrupt him. Flip it around here so y'all can see what I'm looking at on this screen. There he is. We stopped at the local bar down the road, and the lady laughed. I was like, "So where's the police department?" He goes, "Huh?" He said, "He's like, well, where is the chief?" And he goes, "The chief, he's the only one here." He said, "Apparently there is a lone sheriff or a lone local PD, I should say, not a sheriff, for this town. Apparently he doesn't have any other guys. Probably gets assistance from the Licking County sheriffs when needed." Got OG over there, OG 2.0. When we came out today, we went to South Zanesville to redress the government on behalf of BLW TV News, who got hemmed up, pushed around, violated. And we went down there to redress our government for that. And on our way back, we was like, well, we passed a couple little towns. Let's go ahead and stop in. Thank you, Mrs. Constitutional. Yes, please smash that like button, subscribe. Take a look. I don't have a whole lot of content out there, but between the job and the family and all the stuff I have to do for regular life. Hey, DMC, 68, DMC 68. What's up, buddy? Hey, here's my stalker from, as if I recall, Oklahoma. So God bless Oklahoma. Hey, Wobbly. Here I am. Yes, I got that. I don't see any thin blue lines on his vehicle. That's a good sign. There's the www.buckeyelake.com village.com. 458 number 2, white Dodge Charger. Yeah. And like Popeye said, I am what I am. We may not have to walk all the way down to the police station. We might have him right here. Obviously, this young lady has an issue with something and felt it necessary to call law enforcement. And they're discussing what's happening. So I don't know how long this will take. Depends on if he tries to violate her rights or not. So we'll see. But I've heard good things about this town, so we'll let them be. Let them be the. We'll let you guys be the judge if they're good, bad, or indifferent. Let's see. Zanesville Chief, contact us, phone number. Thank you. Yes, that's the number I called. Actually, I called the mayor's office and found out when the next public forum would be, and they said August like the 2nd or something like that. And I was like, well, that's too far out. I said, when's your next mayor's court? So that's going to be on the 18th. So I think OG and I, and if we can get BLW to join us, he'll come down and we're going to confront the mayor about him calling BLW a crackhead after seeing him and talking to him for like maybe 10 seconds. He goes, well, you're a crackhead, and turned around and walked away. So I'm not sure if that's exactly how it went down, but that's the way it was described to me. So until the video footage is released, I won't know for sure. But that's the grapevine right now. Oh, you just posted it? It is up? Awesome. So if you go to BLW TV's page, apparently I just got word from OG that it was just posted. So it is up if you want to watch it. I'm going to do that as soon as we're done with this audit and see what exactly happened and how it actually came about that apparently BLW is a crackhead, according to the mayor of South Zanesville. So, and he's apparently some sort of expert in spotting crackheads. Maybe his crew and people are all crackheads, so maybe he knows. Okay, Wobbly, I will do that. We may not even make it to the police department here because, from what I understand from the locals down at the local watering hole, there is only one cop, and that is the chief. So, whether he's got other patrolmen or not, I do not know. Oh, you already watched it? Bama camera. You just watched it. Good. Did the mayor call the guy a crackhead? Did he call our guy a crackhead? I wasn't there. That's the only reason I'm asking, and I haven't seen the footage. Yeah, it's a podunk little town. Oh, excuse me. Have a good day. Yeah, okay. Bama camera. He definitely did. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Working in South Zanesville, I'm sure they see a lot of that because it was known for. You'll pull up things. I think the chief's name was Beck, and I think he's the one spending some time behind bars right now for his corruption. So It wasn't us that ousted him. This was many years ago, 7, 8 years ago, or something like that. But they're under a new regime now. We got OG 2.0 over there with his new camera and his stick of doom, his monopod of doom, his new toys. Really nice get up too. Let's go take a look at this. Some anonymous donator sent these to us. This camera, the stabilizer, all this gear here, this here, monopod and camera. A couple SD cards. And a couple of nice big SD cards. Buckeye or OG went to the PO box one morning, um, and it was just in there. No return address, no notes, no anything. It just said the receipts were there, and it said if you can use it, use it. If you can't, return it. Use the money. So well, it looks like about probably $450 worth of gear. It's that's my rough estimation. It's a really nice Canon camera too. So whoever that was, thank you very much. Got a live one on the left. New chief. So I think this is him. We're not sure of that yet. We'll find out as soon as he's done with this stop. Actually, it's not a stop. It's I think a service call because this is a private property. I think that's the lady that called him. So don't know, don't care. He's here. Looks like doing his job. So we won't give him too much crap over that. Okay, Steve, he did say crackhead. Say that's what I'm. Yeah, yeah. That I can't wait to see the video. But we are. What the fuck? Why do you treat your people? How the hell did you get elected mayor if you walk around calling your people crackheads? So we're gonna go hit him some hard questions. He just, you could tell, you could see the look in his eyes that he wanted to punch somebody or something. It was hilarious. Well, let's see if I don't butcher this. Aztec 13, Azteca 13. Yes, I don't know if we deserve it, but we can certainly use it. We go out and we hold the public officials accountable for their actions. If they break the rules and the laws and policies, then we call them on it. If they do good, we let them know that they did good. So, oh yeah, Florida, he was pissed. He wanted blood. Well, he'd have been very sorry if he'd have tried that with the two of us standing there. The only blood that would have been shed would have been his own. Because I am somebody that will defend myself. I have no problem doing it either, badge or no badge. If I'm not doing anything wrong, then do not put your hands on me.
These people are standing out in front of my house.
Hello, how are you today?
I feel like I am being harassed.
Oh no, ma'am. We're in public.
I'm not. I'm not liking this. I'm
We're
feeling
we're
harassed.
we're not here for you. We're here to talk to this gentleman over here in the uniform.
You're really causing my anxiety to
I
skyrocket.
apologize for that.
Just letting you know.
You have the free will, and you have the free will in public to walk away if you want to, though. You don't walk up. Well, don't walk up to a camera and say, "Don't film me." I mean, that's just silly. But
I'd appreciate it if you would get off of my grass.
off your grass? You mean this public sidewalk here?
No, you was in my
This
grass.
this over here? This grass that belongs to the city
I
grass.
have to mow.
The grass that belongs to the city grass.
The grass that I have to mow.
Yeah, that's fine, but it still belongs to the city. It's called a public easement.
We were here to take pictures of the police station.
So
Noticed that
Yeah, he's here taking care of a problem that I'm having. And
that's none of my business, and I could care less.
keeping our distance.
Has nothing to do with me.
And I'm asking you guys.
Best advice to you, and I'm not a doctor,
I know I should go. To
but if it's causing your anxiety, I would leave the situation. Seriously, if it's causing you problems, ma'am, I would. Well, then you can go inside. I mean, I have the absolutely constitutionally right to do this. Right. If you want to film it, that's fine. We were on our way to the police station.
When I'm trying to talk to the officer and I can hear you guys.
So, you hear radios all around you when you're talking to people. That don't distract you, cause your anxiety. So, it's not my concern.
Staring at me at my house, my vehicle.
I'm not filming your house or your vehicle. I was filming the officer. I never swept over that way. It was always over here at the officer.
Breaking in.
That's kind of a stupid question, ma'am. No, we're
I mean,
here to
you're
talk to a
videotaping
police
my
officer.
house.
That's it. We were politely waiting until you were done.
That's ignorant. That's just sheer ignorance.
We have no interest in your property, ma'am.
I could care less about your property. By the way, your grass looks like a used cut. Since I'm here. I do landscaping, by the way, if you want to hire me. Oh, okay. Hey, I'm always drumming up business.
Leave her the hell alone.
Public servants always using the ignorant zombies. Yeah, I know.
So let's, I told her I'd be happy to walk down the street if the officer's willing to meet me. So let's walk down the street a little ways and see if he comes and talks to us. Because that's the only thing I was stopping for.
Oh, I said it right. Excellent. I didn't butcher that name. I think that's a first. So I guess we will walk down this way. And since she had a problem with me filming her house, I think I'll go ahead and take a few shots. A few shots of the house there. See the shed, the property, and the fence. So we'll come down this way off the public side, or on the public sidewalk, and stand over here so as not to piss her off too bad. I gave a little pushback on her, but she looked awful nervous, more nervous than police are when they get hit with a camera, you know, when someone shines a camera on them. There's another one. That's a post office vehicle, another public servant. When it comes to citizenry, hold on a second. When it comes to the citizens being stupid, I don't abide that. I'm sorry. I'm on a sidewalk. As far as I'm concerned, fuck her. I don't really care. But I was polite, and I told her that it was silly to walk up on a camera and say, "Don't film me." That's always got me. Of all the audits that I've watched, people rush up to a camera that's filming and go, "Don't film me." Just doesn't make sense. Apparently 2 and 2 in their world equals 5. Wheeler. That's a good idea. I know I have a couple of backup batteries we could put on.
Fire in here in Buckeye Lake. That's the only reason we stopped. We were going to take some pictures of the police department, and we ran into him first. He did indeed confirm that he was the only officer on duty.
Yes, Wobbly, I agree.
So we decided to walk on down the street just a little ways, and he covered pretty much everything that we wanted to see here. The lone police officer of Buckeye Lake. We were cruising. Review for this location was miserable.
Yeah, Steve M. My phone's. But I'll just take some pictures. For me. Who are you? No? HAS 7113. HAS 7 tag number. It is a no turn signal. He used no turn signal, and he's pulling in behind the cop. Some random dude was going down the sidewalk. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Taking pictures." He said, "For who?" I said, "For me." Yeah. Guy in the red shirt down there is the guy that kind of hollered at us from the window. Didn't use his turn signal when we turned onto this road. I'm okay right here. Red shirt's coming back. Yeah. Maybe he wants to do an interview. Maybe he's a local citizen and wants to do an interview with us. And here comes a Licking County Sheriff. Car number 8080. And Cue Ball here had some words he wanted to say to us. On.
I wasn't trying to be nosy, man. I've never seen an apparatus like that before.
Oh yeah, that's my. This is a rear killer.
Career killer?
Yep.
Who you trying to kill?
I don't kill. I kill careers. Corrupt police officers.
Oh.
We're out here taking a look, seeing if we heard good things about this place, and we want to document the good as well as the bad, so we don't seem like we're just out to harass cops. That's not what we do. We like to expose the good and the bad in the community.
Put it all out there.
Absolutely, the truth on both sides. That's absolutely right.
The plum.
That's a term I haven't heard in a long time.
Yeah, man. I love the truth.
So,
I've never seen.
oh, this is my press pass that we had made up.
Why do you have to have that?
In case the officers get red with us, we can flip it over, and it's got all kinds of case law on there about what we're doing is 100% legal, as long as we stay on sidewalks, streetways, publicly accessible areas and stuff. It's 100% legal, and actually, if I don't want to say any word to a cop, I just show them this, and then I don't say a word.
Like the old days, they had the hat on. It was right there.
Yep.
I was kind of tripping.
They used to. I heard back in the old day when the cops started him that they would pay.
You
See?
a lot?
100% illegal. We're all over. We are all over. We just got back from Leon Valley, Texas. That was an interesting trip.
Now,
I spent.
Ohio. Are you from Ohio?
I am a local boy. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
I'm a
didn't
Buckeye.
I thought you might have to blend in.
No.
Camo.
No, I'm a Buckeye, but we
I was a camo.
travel all over, and we got thousands of what we call auditors. Because anywhere our tax dollars go, we go to audit it. Period.
Audit to make sure
Absolutely.
that everybody's treated fairly.
And we were on our way down to the police station, and we saw the officer here. So we was like, well, we don't have to walk all the way to the police station, so we'll just hang out here and wait.
So you saw him?
Yeah, so he was sitting here talking to this lady, so we kind of hung out and waited until he was done, and he said he was going to come over and talk to us.
He don't have to either.
Nah, it's all right.
He's probably not allowed to.
Oh, they're allowed to.
But
They're
not-
100% allowed.
but
In
it's
fact, if we request it, they have to.
I don't know if because it's cheap.
They're a public servant. They have to.
Huh?
My tax dollars pays his paycheck.
Right, but I don't think they can force you. They can't force him to give an interview.
No, we can't force them to get an interview. But if we call them for service, they have to come and talk to us.
You got the GoPro, the
Oh, yeah.
iPhone, and the.
Yep,
stack.
and it's all streaming live to the internet, so that if we do run into a bad one, they can't take the SD card out.
So we're being streamed right now.
Absolutely.
Live
You got. Let's see. On mine, you've got 125 people watching right now.
Oh my God!
Straight to the internet.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell. I'm supposed to see your setup there. What's that?
No, it's just I got to turn my battery saver on. I'm running low. But yeah, it's just filming what I'm filming.
Yeah, we were
Now
just
these
on our
guys
way
are
back
videos.
from South Zanesville.
Yeah.
One of our reporters got hemmed up real bad out there, and we went to address it, get some complaint forms, that kind of thing. And we were cruising back down, and we saw that this particular police department had a really bad review on the internet. So we stopped in to see what was going on, and come to find out that they had fired everybody, and there was only the one guy. Our plan was to go down to PD and take some pictures of that, hopefully get some questions. Out, of course, there'll be a harassment off the property while they're on a public sidewalk, so.
Yeah, you understand right there. Our
Yeah.
tax dollars.
Yeah.
I think they get pissed if you stay in
It's-
the road.
well,
Would they be pissed if you're in the road?
33
Yeah.
feet from the center line of the road, all the way over, it allows for the utilities. It's called a public easement. Public
And you're allowed to do
easement.
that.
As long as you're on that.
Are you
Now,
allowed to stay on the road?
this guy may have bought the property all the way out to there, and he may have to maintain it. But if they wanted to run a sewer line, or a water line, or a telephone pole down through here, they don't even have to ask. They just do
We've
it.
already got it.
Because they
We've got
have
it covered.
public easement.
Yep.
Well, Hey, boss. Good talking to you. Thanks
Yeah,
for
I didn't know if you was gonna
curiosity.
come down here with an attitude or not. So
Fuck no,
I'm glad you
dude.
didn't.
I
I'm glad you
don't give a
didn't.
shit. I was just like, man, I didn't. So you know, like,
People ask questions.
I was
That's
like,
what we
what
do.
the fuck, man?
That's what we do.
I was like, hey, man, you're like, and you, what's up, baby? And then you all were all fired up when I asked. I was like, I didn't want those guys to think I was adversarial.
Well, we have to be a little evasive because the haircut, the look, gotta look like a cop.
Oh,
So
no.
because I don't answer questions to cops ever, period.
No,
So when you said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm taking pictures."
So what's your name, boss?
Wild Bill.
Wild Bill, Buckeye, Ohio. There you go.
Wild Bill knows his rights, guys.
There you go.
He knows what easements are and everything else.
An educated man.
It seems like the police officer wanted no part of having a conversation with us, so we're gonna pack it up and get on down the road. You guys have a great day.
He would like this. Come on, real quick. You like this, trust me.